हेलो माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, कैसे हैं आप लोग। उम्मीद करती हूँ आप सब अच्छे होंगे। कंक्लूजन फ्रॉम द बुक थिंक लाइक अ मॉन्क by written by Jay Shetty. I hope this book has inspired you and perhaps you will come away from it planning a fresh start. Maybe you are thinking about how to change your routines, to listen to your mind in new ways, to bring more gratitude into your life and more. But when you wake up tomorrow, things will go wrong. You might sleep through your alarm, something will break, an important appointment will cancel. The universe isn't going to suddenly give you green lights all the way to work. It's a mistake to think that when we read a book, attend a class, and implement changes that will fix everything. The externals will never be perfect, and the goal isn't perfection. Life is not going to be go your way. You have to go your way and take life with you. Understanding this will help you be prepared for whatever may come. There is no universal plan for peace and purpose. The way we get there is by training our minds to focus on how to react, respond, and commit to what we want in life in our own pace, at our own time. Then, when life swerves, we return to that focus. If you have decided to be kind and someone is rude to you, you know that you want to come back to. If you wake up resolved to focus on your dharma at work and then your boss gives you an assignment that's not aligned with your strengths, it's up to you to find a way to put your dharma to use. When you fail, don't judge the process and don't judge yourself. Give yourself latitude to recover and return to a flexible focus on what you want. The world isn't with you or against you. You create your own reality in every moment. Throughout this book, we have encountered paradoxes. We talk about getting close to fear to move away from it, finding the new in our routines, having confidence and humility, being selfish to be selfless. We live in a binary world, but the beauty of paradox is that two opposing ideas can coexist. Life isn't a computer program, it's a dance. In the Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi says, never trust a spiritual leader who cannot dance. When we dance, there are no rules. We must be open to whatever song comes on. We have strengths and weaknesses. We might fall or hesitate over our next move or have a moment of over enthusiasm, but we keep flowing, allowing ourselves to be messy and beautiful. Like a dancer, the monk mind is flexible and controlled, always present in the moment. The monk method. I can think of no better tool to help you find flexibility and control than meditation. Meditation helps you figure out what move to make in the dance. In meditation, we find clarity on who we need to be right now in order to be our best in the moment. Our breath connects with our minds, our souls are uplifted in song, and in that place of energy and unity, we find answers. I have introduced you to three different types of meditations, and now I am going to give you a daily practice that includes all of them: breath work, visualization, and chanting. I practice some form of this meditation every day. I recommend that you make it the first thing you do in the morning after brushing your teeth and showering, and last thing you do before bed. Start with 21 minutes once a day, using a timer to give yourself 7 minutes each for breath work, visualization, and mantra. When you are ready for more, expand to 21 minutes twice a day, ideally first thing in the morning and last thing at night. Make sure you always begins with breath work like a warm up before you exercise. It should not be skipped. Find a comfortable position, sitting in a chair, sitting upright with a cushion, or lying down. Close your eyes and your gaze, lower your gaze, bring your awareness to calm, balance, ease, stillness, and peace. It is natural for the chatter and clutter to be busy in your mind. Whenever your mind wanders, just gently and softly bring it back to calm, balance, ease, stillness, and peace. Make yourself comfortable in this position. Roll back your shoulders, stretch your neck and body, and find a physical space of calm, balance, ease, stillness, and peace. Now, become aware of your natural breathing pattern. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Take a deep breath. Breathe in for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Align your body and your breath by breathing in for the same amount of time as you breathe out. Do this for what feels like 5 minutes. At first, you might want to set a timer with a pleasant tone to signal that the 5 minutes have passed. Ask yourself, what am I grateful for today? Breathe in gratitude and breathe out negative toxic energy. Now, visualize a joy, happiness, and gratitude filled memory. Think of 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. Absorb the love, joy, and happiness. Take the love from the moment and visualize it flowing through your entire body, from your feet to your legs to your hips to your stomach to your chest, arms, back, neck, and head. Give love, joy, and gratitude to each part of your body. Do this for 5 minutes. Ask yourself, what is my intention for today? It is to be kind, to be confident, to be focused. Set that intention now. Repeat the following to yourself 3 times each. I am happy about who I am becoming. I am open to all opportunities and possibilities. I am worthy of real love. I am ready to serve with all I have. To finish your practice, repeat this mantra 3 times. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Page number 273. How to know if it's working? A novice monk went to his teacher and said, I am terrible at meditating. My feet fall asleep, and I am distracted by the outside noises. When I am not uncomfortable, it's because I am barely stay awake. It will pass, the teacher said simply, and by her expression, the novice knew that the conversation was over. A month passed, and the novice took his teacher aside, smiling proudly. I think I have figured it out. I feel so serene, more focused, and centered than I have ever been. My meditation is beautiful. It will pass, the teacher replied. There is no measure of success, no goal, and no end to a meditation practice. Don't look for results, just keep doing it. Practice consistently for 4 to 12 weeks, and you will start to notice the effects. The first sign that you are doing is right is that you will miss it if you take a break. You only miss a person when you don't see them. When you eat every day, you don't think much about nourishment and fuel. But if you don't eat for a day, you quickly notice the power of food. The same is true for meditation. You have to develop a practice before you know what you are missing. The second effect you will notice is an increased awareness of what's going on in your mind. If you meditate and feel tired, you will understand when meditation is telling you to get more sleep. Meditation is a signal of or a mirror. If you meditate and can't focus, you will see that you are living a distracted life and need to feel order, balance, and simplicity. If you can't sit with your thoughts or for 15 minutes, it's a clear indicator of the work to be done. The third and most important benefit of meditation is that though you won't emerge feeling calm and perfect every time, you will gradually acquire a long-term mastery of self. When you drink a green juice, it doesn't always taste great. A nice glass of fresh orange juice looks better and tastes better, but long term, the less delightful green juice will better serve you. When you are adept at meditation, you will feel a shift in your general attitude. Your intuition will be sharper. You will be able to observe your life more objectively without being self centered. Your expanded perception will give you a sense of peace and purpose, now and forever. Life begins with breath, breath carries you through all your days, and life and breath end together. Monks try to be present in the moment, but we are always conscious of now and forever. We measure our lives not by how big or small our impact is, but by how we make people feel. We use our time to establish how we will live on through giving love and care, through supporting, communicating, creating, through the impact we have in humanity. On humanity, how will we be remembered? What will be left behind? Ultimately, death can be seen as the greatest reflection point. By imagining the last moment, you can reflect on everything that leads up to it. Among the most common regrets dying people expresses are, I wish I did express my love to the people I care about. I wish I hadn't worked so much. I wish I had taken more pleasure in life. I wish I had done more for other people. Notice that most of these regrets address something the person didn't do. Monks believe we should prepare for death. We don't want to arrive at the end of our days knowing we haven't lived a purposeful, service based, meaningful life. Think of the topics we have considered in this book. In death, you should be fully cleansed, free of what you think you are supposed to do, free of comparison and criticism, having faced the root of your fear, free from material desires, living in your dharma, having used your time well, having not given into the mind's demands, free from ego, having given more than you have taken, but then having given away all that you have taken, free from entitlement, free from false connections and expectations. Imagine how rewarding it will be to look back on a life where you have been a teacher while remaining a student. Reflecting on the knowledge that we will die someday compels us to value the time we have and to spend our energy thoughtfully. Life's too short to live without purpose, to lose our chance to serve, to let our dreams and aspirations die with us. Above all, I ask you to leave people and places better and happier than you found them. Working on ourselves is an unending practice. Have patience. A student went to her teacher and said, I am committed to my dharma. How long will it take to attain enlightenment? Without missing a beat, the teacher replied, 10 years. Impatient, the students persisted. But what if I work very hard? I will practice 10 or more hours every day if I have to. Then how long will it take? The time the teacher took a moment to consider, 20 years. The very idea that the student was looking to rush his work was evidence that he had 10 extra years to study. As I have mentioned, the Sanskrit word for monk, brahmacharya, means student, but it also means right use of energy. It's not like once you have the monk mindset, you have figured everything out. Instead, the monk mindset acknowledges that the right use of energy is to remain a student. You can never cease learning. You don't cut your hair or mow your lawn once. You have to keep at it. In the same way, sustaining the monk mindset requires self awareness, discipline, diligence, focus, and constant practice. It is hard work, but the tools are already in your head, heart, and hands. You have all you need to think like a monk. ये मैं टू डेथ मेडिटेशंस है, मैं शॉर्ट्स में डालूंगी, आप वहाँ से देखिए. टू फाइंड अवर वे थ्रू द यूनिवर्स वी मस्ट स्टार्ट बाय जेन्युइनली आस्किंग क्वेश्चंस. You might travel to a new place or go someplace where no one knows you. Disable your autopilot to see yourself and the world around you with new eyes. Spot, stop, swap. Train your mind to observe and the forces that influence you. Detach from illusion and false beliefs and continually look for what motivates you and what feels meaningful. What would a monk do in this moment? When you are making a decision, when you are having an argument, when you are planning your weekend, when you are scared or upset or angry or lost, ask this question. You will find an answer 99% of the time. And eventually, when you are uncovered with your real life, you won't even need to ask yourself what a monk will do. You can simply ask, what will I do? यहाँ पे कंक्लूजन ख़त्म होता है द वैदिक पर्सनालिटी टेस्ट. नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. बाय फॉर नाउ दोस्तों. थैंक यू वेरी मच. बाय.